Yo, welcome back to more Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 2. Last time, we started on the other side of the sea. I love how they did that episode title. The end of Season 3, Other Side of the Wall. Now we're on the other side of the sea with the Marlians, which was unexpected. At the end of their war with the Mideast Allied forces, we learned about the circumstances which led to that war, which was them losing the Colossal Titan and the Female Titan, but certainly the Colossal Titan, of course. Such an insane source of power for the Marlians to have that Titan, losing that, as we know, making them look weak, and so attacked by the Mideast Allied forces, which started this war. They obviously came out on top at the end here, as we've seen, but yeah, I also want to thank Coplex for sharing that comment with me about the non-spoiler timeline up to this point, because that clarified a few things for me, like the 9-year comment I misunderstood. Which, if I thought it was 9 years, I really should have took into account the Titan shifter lifespan thing, but we're going to talk about that too. 9 years, actually, since they started the assault on Shiganshina in the very beginning of the series. This war's been going on 4 years, and 3 years since the end of Season 3, where they were staring at the ocean. So thank you for sharing that, because also, with you sharing that comment, which also talked about the lifespans of our shifters at this point. You know, Eren having less than 4 years, Reiner even less than that, because if he's had it at least the same amount of time as Eren, plus however amount of time he had before coming to assault Paradis with Bertolt, with Marcel, Marcel, who Ymir got her Titan from, which the Marlians later took back. Which, by the way, apparently the Jaw Titan is Ymir's Titan. So thank you for clarifying that to y'all who shared that with me, Solid, and others. That design is different. That's crazy. But definitely like that bone face, just biting the shit out of everything and swiping stuff. Definitely a very powerful Titan. And Annie as well, female Titan. So that's Reiner, less than 4 years. Armin would have about 9. Zeke, being their war chief, probably very close to the end of his lifespan. I mean, they've already chosen Colt to be his successor, as we saw in the last episode, to be successor to the Beast Titan. And it's interesting to get to know these prospective warriors, these Eldians who are fighting with the Marlians, and we see some of their individual motivations. Like, it makes a lot of sense to have like a character like Gabby, for example, who, from what I understand, going through all of this, even like what she did last episode, which was so suicidally heroic, which with the grenades, feigning as if she was surrendering, but then tripping, and then playing to the humanity of the enemy to not shoot her, but pulling off what she did, throwing the grenades, taking out the basically the tanks they had. Super badass, but god, super risky. Also, that like not to sacrifice the hundreds of Eldian soldiers there in making the same attempt, wanting to improve the image of the Eldians in Marlian society. I guess like that is. It's so sad that, she feels she has to do that. And obviously, like, still, a lot of the treatment of the Eldians, super fucked up, as we see. They're pretty much cannon fodder, the front lines just sent in to die until, they maybe, in their hundreds of sacrifices, accomplish whatever objective that they're on, so they can move to the next part, which we saw with Reiner and Zeke and everything, which we'll talk about. But, yeah, I fuck with Gabby, man. I like her badassery. I like that even though she's cocky, it's deserved. I mean, after what she did last episode, she can talk all the shit she wants, dude. Like, you also got Falco. There's a couple other warriors that we don't, really know the names of or seen more of. We kind of get some idea of their character. I think there was one boy with glasses who was able to translate what the Mideast, the soldier that Falco saved. Falco very compassionate, to do something like that, something that's seemingly, obviously their commanding officers wouldn't do, probably many others wouldn't do, and even after Gabby's very risky move, diving to save her with all the fire, luckily saved by the Jaw Titan. But yeah, he seems like a good kid, man, which has me worried. I like that, I like him. He is. So I still don't understand this. Why he, oh my fucking god, with flying through the air with the swords, dude. That's the fucking, oh my god, it's the movement gear. Why is he seeing that? Why is he like picturing that? Because that threw me off. That made me think. I was like, could this be, like, in the beginning, that's why I was feeling like, is this little Reiner? Like, what the fuck is going on? Who's this little blonde boy who's seeing the gear? I don't know, man. That is, because I just have to accept that. They're not, I don't think they're going to get into that. But I'm sure down the line that will make sense. I'm just going to keep that in my memory banks for the time being. What the fuck was that, dude? I don't know. So yeah, that's that. And so yeah, I just like his character. So I look forward to see where he goes from here. Even though I think Gabby is great, I think she's very suited to become the Armored Titan. I'm gonna very curiously watch Falco, and hopefully he doesn't get eaten alive in his compassion. But at the same time, I of course hope he maintains it. Even being rejected by the enemy soldier, like, don't touch me, devil. Like, we see how the world sees the Eldians, right? It's, you know, more than the Marlians, even the people of the Mideast Allied forces feel this way too. You know, these people that can become Titans. You know, they know the strength of the Titans and the people who are capable of becoming it. Very fucked, man. But, you know, we'll see what becomes of Falco and what explanation there is for that flying with swords thing. So after airdropping these fucking Eldians, and Zeke, it is not even transforming to the Beast Titan yet, just in his human form, just fucking yelling as all the Eldians drop down, transforming them into Titans midair. Holy shit, that was nuts, man. God damn. So they did that, destroyed everything. Reiner comes in, and this is my favorite moment of the episode, man. Oh my god. When he sees the Mideast forces on the wall, and then it flashes to the memory of, you know, him and his former allies on the wall. Like, I'm so sick and tired of loss. Fucking love that shit, man. That was so great. And honestly, like, it makes me just think of like how much mental turmoil Reiner has been for a long time. Like, throughout the series, like since season 2, we finally saw, once, you know, the veil was down, we knew he was the Armored Titan. Reiner is an interesting antagonist to our group. I mean, hell, even just thinking of the time span, just how old he was when he initially came as a warrior. What, 11, 12? Like, holy shit, dude. His whole life, you know, as an Eldian who entered the warrior program, as we know at this point, and has been that this whole time, you know, throughout the first 3 seasons, and now up to now. I mean, also since having lost Bertolt, like, you know, who knows where he's at mentally. The failure, I mean, even Zeke saying, like, Reiner, this is because of our failure that we had to do this, right? Like, that the reason they were in that war, because of their perceived loss, losing the Colossal Titan, losing Bertolt, like, what that means. Like, how does Reiner feel about this, right? And how does he bear his own sins? I think that's such an interesting thing, and I really hope they get into that, man. But he definitely had moments of the episode for me, last episode. The whole thing was so interesting to digest, but that moment was like, hell yeah, that was great. So yeah, that's my hope for that. We saw them go through with the plan. They fuck shit up. Jaw Titan comes to back up Reiner because they roll in more war tanks than expectedly. They ended up using the fucking tanks to block their shots, which was really clever. And then Zeke coming in, finally doing his fucking baseball throw is so fucking funny, but I love that shit. Big ass Titan with long arms, just watching that wind up in that throw is so so hilarious. But it's great. And they do that, you know, hit the ships fire back. But those cannons, Reiner taking the shots for Zeke, which had me question if he's like, there's no way he's dead, right? Like, there's no way. Like, before I was like, there could be a chance, but now that I'm like getting into the next episode, there's no way. There's no way, right? There's no fucking way. I'm over here talking about hoping for more development, and I'm debating whether there's no way. There's no way. Okay. But yeah, he did that. He did that for Zeke. Zeke, you know, destroyed them, and so ends this war with the Mideast Allied forces. Where does that leave Marlians now? The Eldians? I'm not sure. When will we return to Eren and our folks? I have no idea. But as with everything, it will become clear over time, I'm sure. This is the final season, after all. So I'm gonna buckle up, get ready for what's next, and see what this episode is, man. Let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. We saw, yeah. Oh my god. That weaponry shredding even the armored titan. Damn, that's right. They did talk about that. That's, man. That's crazy. Just natural human development is surpassing them. For now. Yeah. Jesus, dude. The devils of the earth that you rely on so much that it might mean your downfall. Titans with wings. If only. Hmm. Oh. It's that boy. The Wonder Boy. Whoa. He wants to resume the operation? Oh boy. Hmm. Of all Titans. 1 year left. He's got 1 year left to live. And Colt's not quite ready. So he just wants to do it. Damn. He wants to go out back on the mission. Yo, this is kind of hype. Sick exploits. That's your daddy. His former son. Damn, dude. Kid who sold out his dad. It'll be a fitting end, though. I respect Zeke wanting to go out like this, man. I mean, because it made sense to me. I was wondering last episode, you know, when the Marlians would come back for the Founding Titan, because that's, again, it's so fucking crucial to what they want and what they need right now, especially with where they're at. Like, they've been stagnant to this point, relying so much on the Titans, and just the natural advancements of humans and weaponry is just finally surpassing them. Even though they still have the advantage on land, who knows when that will be surpassed as well. So I love it. I love this. Are the visuals of this opening different from the last one? I don't think so. Why does it seem different? Maybe I was just talking so much that I'm finally seeing. Jesus. I don't know what's going on in this opening, man. There's a lot of shit. I'm sure a lot if you know what's going on. If you know what happens, I'm sure very, very readable. Or maybe it's something that's already happened. And that right there. That close-up of, like, the Attack Titan. Midnight Train. To further my agenda. His little protege. I believe that. Huh. Actually, he does. Yo. That's right, they don't know. Cheeky Zeke, literally, but why are we still talking about ass? Jesus. One year left. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. More than their titans. Yeah, bro. Yo. Fucking Reiner. Oh, Galliard. That's a Jaw Titan, yeah. Uh Wait. Oh my god, that's Marcel's brother. Oh, right. Okay. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, god damn. Saved by someone new every day. Wow. Jesus. Pieck. Wait, is that? Yeah, this is Cart. Is this Cart Titan? Hmm. This whole time you've been that creepy ass Titan? I'm pooped. Well, too much, she said. Hmm. All right. Our prospects here. Good question. Mr. Braun. Steins Gate? Oh, Jesus. That animation. Hmm. Oh, he hates that. Reiner Senpai. Hmm. Udo. Sophia. And Falco. Back to Liberio. This is suddenly a bit more lighthearted. Just a little. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Reiner. That moment, this is the shit I want to see from Reiner, man. He is so fucked up. He is so fucked up. Understandably. Our Eldian goddess. Jesus. Fucking cult. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Gabby's fucking legit, dude. You better celebrate, goddammit. Hmm. Just this one night. Might be their last. Who knows? Hmm. Oh, his brother is Colt. She's looking like the best one. Hmm. 14. Yeah, everyone knows. Oh shit. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. Hmm. What? Rescue Gabby from the dark future that awaits us. Yeah, the armbands. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, so much already. Jesus, that kick was amazing. Hometown. Liberio. Gabby is so fired up. They might kill her first, man. She's a little too cool. It was. Deserved. Vice Chief Braun. Hmm. Yeah, that comment he just made to Falco. What does Reiner truly want at this point? That was interesting. It's very cool to see their dynamic. To see, like, the people behind the name Marlian and Eldian. Like, seeing their families, seeing Grandpa and Grandma. Oh my god. Dude. Grisha's parents, right? That we saw. Hmm. Reiner's family? Oh. That kind of hit me. Like I said, we're finally seeing a bit more of a human side. Understandably. Jesus. Fuckers. And then a positive boom here. Jesus. They're so proud. He doesn't want that, apparently. He doesn't want her. He wants Falco. Oh. Those island devils. Yeah, that he did. Hell of a mission. Too much. Yep. You know that's a lie. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Simpler times. Jesus. Oh my god, dude. Oh, potato girl. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. All sorts of people. You have to demonize them. Good Eldians like us. Oh man, I hate the indoctrination, man. Hate that shit. Crazy, man. The ones who control history. Control the narrative. No shit. Yeah, true. Fucking true. Mmm. There's a bit too nuanced in his description. Not quite as demonizing as they hoped. The idea that they might not be the devils they're told they are. Hmm. All right, let's get down to business. We're heading back. Yep. Back to Paradise. A narrator. Tiber. What? The what Titan? What? Yo, Warhammer Titan? What? They drove away King Fritz? Oh, they sound... Hmm. Interesting. This will be everything. Oh my god. Hmm. Yeah, we got some new players in this. Not in this room. Not for your ears. Whew, that's gonna be terrible for his mind to do that. Oh my god, but some things make more sense now. So we know Gabby is his cousin. His sentiment towards Falco makes a bit more sense knowing that, but it's even bigger than that. But it seems like she wants to save her from that fate. From becoming like him, possibly. But it's even more fucked up, because he got to know these Paradise Eldians, like the bad Eldians, right? The ones sent to Paradise. He got to know them. He knows that they're not the completely horrible demons the Marleyans have always told them that they are. Like, to have truly made allies, yet to be sent on this mission where he could never truly be that. Like, Reiner's an incredibly tragic, like, villain, man. I fucking love that shit. Hmm. Alright. Yo. Is the path he's walked down truly the right one? Once again, we learned some shit this episode, man, and I loved seeing more of, like, the Marleyan society. And also, like, the body language. Like, I noticed it particularly with, oh, it's our boy with glasses, man. His name is escaping me, because I know there's Zofia, I know there's Falco, I know there's Gabby, but his name is escaping me. But when he was, like, frustrated over how they would see the audience, and just with everyone in this episode, like, the body movement was so very, like, fluid. I don't know, the animation was very, definitely noticed that. But anyway, okay, few things. 32 ships they sent to Paradise, not one is returned. Well, that seemingly confirms, I guess, what where they're at right now. It seems they're holding down the fort, which makes sense, and I'm glad they addressed that, because yeah, that was my concern last episode too. Like there's no way the Marleyans don't make an attempt to come back or attempt to check. Of course, they still bring ships to, like, it would still bring ships to send Eldians off to Paradise, and that's a fantastic, if they intercept those, that's a fantastic way to, like, even free the Eldians that they're bringing, or just bring them into their community there at the walls on Paradise, right? That's a very, like, so I would assume they would do something like that. I don't know, they could be maybe more ruthless and just completely destroying the ships, but I would assume they'd at least maybe try to do something like that. Either way, they're not having none of that shit. Like, no, get the fuck away from Paradise. So that's great. Hold up, this is a lot. I'm trying to just remember everything. Galliard, the current Jaw Titan, Marcel's brother, and he was, of course, able to see Ymir's memories as well as his brother's. That's crazy, man. I like seeing the connections between everyone. Like, we see Falco and Colt are brothers. We see Gabby is Reiner's cousin. All the familial relations, seeing everyone coming back, seeing their families, right? Of course, you know, just to see the Marleyan society and just see these characters and get a better sense of who they are. We saw Pieck as well after Galliard, who is, I believe, well, they mentioned last episode, is the Cart Titan. Very cool to, like, see them. And to see Zeke's plan, right? He's confirmed he only has a year left. So he just wants to go back and get the Founding Titan again. In light of the Marleyan strength of their Titans, even beyond their current situation, just the advancement of human weaponry and technology is surpassing them in, like, even the Armored Titan in its, well, crazy-ass armor is easily breached by, like, their cannons and their firepower. You know, their tanks, you know, the shells they fire. It's a big problem for them. They've stagnated in relying on them for so long, even, like, beyond their losses. But truly, it seems their hope is to regain the Founding Titan. That seems to be the mission, man. And I love that, dude, because with this being the final season, like, Zeke wanting to do this mission really holds, like, a weight of, like, the mission to end all missions with whatever they end up accomplishing, however Eren and them can hold them back, or whatever happens here, it's going to be some wild shit, and it's gonna have end of series implications. And that's so good, man. Like, this shit has some weight. So we have that, and some interesting things too, because goddamn, this episode gave me exactly what I said at the very beginning in the pre-episode discussion, which is I want to see more of Reiner's turmoil. Because again, my favorite thing last episode was Reiner seeing, like, him and his allies on the wall, because he's been so fucked up for so long, and we've seen so many, like, so much of that. And I as him as a character is so interesting to me, especially now knowing, like, him being an Eldian and him going into the warrior programs so young, and the mission he was sent on, the monumental mission he was sent on, and how all these things went wrong, and how he did make allies, he did make brothers and sisters, yet he was still on this mission. So he knew ultimately he had to break those bonds, while at the same time just probably everything has been told his whole life from the Marleyans, which is these Paradise Eldians are the bad ones, right? They were sent there because of that. Like, we need their devil, like, they are the true devils, right? And to see that they're just fucking people like them, it's like, holy shit, like, that shatters everything, right? And then to have those bonds, and just it's no wonder, right? Like, even just what happened there is traumatizing enough. But and I'm not, again, it's stupid I have to even say this. I'm not giving Reiner a pass for all the horrible shit he did, because he does have to bear the weight of his sins. He has to bear the weight of his losses and everything. But I have fun trying to understand, like, characters like him. I mean, hell, my channel is based on a villain, on fucking Kire Kotomine. It's my favorite villain ever. I don't excuse any of the shit he does, but I love trying to understand characters and just, like, observing them doing their things, even if I want them to lose. Just especially the tragic nature of Reiner is so, like, good to me. I'm a sucker for characters and stories like that, because where he's at now, it's kind of interesting, like, with what he's saying to Falco, right? And because he'll snap on him, because, you know, that's the programming. He has to be like, did you just question, like, because what that led to actually was Falco saying, no, like, no, I will inherit the power of the Armored Titan, right? Like, he has to be fired up like that. But Reiner actually doesn't want Gabby to be the one to inherit it. We know they're family at this point, but, you know, and you could say that maybe he just doesn't want what happened to him to happen to her. But what he said, which was like, you know, save us from this dark future, help us from this dark future, right? This is it's hard to read, like, what he maybe wants to happen from this point. Like, maybe he wants the Marlians to fail. Maybe he does want this shit to finally end, right? Like, maybe he will sabotage their own forces. Like, and what's gonna happen to him when they go back to Paradise, if they end up going back to Paradise. But clearly Reiner is even more screwed up now. I mean, just beyond just seeing his look and his mood is so like volatile. He even saw our Armored Titan prospects as his group. He saw them as them when they were young, right? Even with the episode preview at the end, like, it's just saying, like, has he chosen the right path? It's like, like, who knows what Reiner will do at this point? We just see where he's at. This episode gave me exactly what I wanted on that front, while showing me all these other characters and where they're at now post the end of this war, and where that leaves them, and what they want to do next. And it's just, oh my god, this season, we're only 2 episodes in, but I love the direction it's heading in. From Zeke's perspective in doing this, because I love what he said to Colt about, you'll learn my big secret, like how I wipe my ass. But yeah, it's true, because like it's crazy, like, you know, how Colt was saying, like, you know, there's never been a beast titan like you. Like, you kind of reminds me of the founding titan. But it's like, but that wouldn't make sense because you don't have any royal blood. He's like, you know, yeah, nothing like. But we know he does, because that was, you know, the secret they were trying to protect back then, right? And they were able to protect, right? That. So it's like, that's fucking wild, man. Because yeah, he's had to keep that a secret, and that has to for sure like augment his abilities as a titan, for sure, right? And hell, we even like saw the interaction, like, cause dude, if he got the founding titan, because that's even more like for Zeke, that would, oh my god, if Zeke got the founding titan, holy shit. Now my main question is, who is this? So this flashed a scene, and I didn't know what to make of it. I didn't address it or anything. This person who jumped off the roof here. The storm is happening there while they're having the conversation. Then this happens here. And it looks like, cause yeah, it's the same like dress shirt. What the fuck? And there was even this kind of scene earlier, hold on, where yeah, Reiner's with the kids, and then they're walking off right after he hallucinates his old squad. And then they walk away, and this woman here. Is that Piek? No, that's not Piek, is it? No, Piek's hair is black. It's not okay. Right, the hair seems brown. I mean, it's blurry intentionally, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no way to tell. Kind of tough. The funniest shit ever was Reiner describing Sasha, the fucking potato girl, dude. He was on that for so long. But that's so telling, right? That he was just stuck on that, right? That it was like, they really left an impression on him, like all the people he came across, and it's so fucking sad, man. Like, again, of course I'm not gonna excuse any of the shit he did, but it's so like understandable, like knowing the history of the Eldians and how he was like went into this warrior program as a fucking like not even a teenager, sent to that mission to Shiganshina. Like, fuck, man, that is so like. Jeez, man, I gotta say, the moments with Reiner so far, like along with just the information we're getting now is so important. But my favorite shit character-wise right now is from Reiner, 100%. Like it's so good, so good. I love that shit. But as far as anything else, I mean, you know, besides getting the confirmation that Eren and company are defending Paradise Island from the boats, or rather they're taking them out. Zeke suspects the work of 2 Titans. Very important to know Zeke, and then planning to go back to Paradise. So maybe that's, once we're done here, maybe that's where the rest of the season will take place. Oh, actually, one more thing, excuse me, as I'm scrolling through here, making sure I don't miss anything. The Tiber family? Yeah, the Tiber family. The family holding the Warhammer Titan. The one they've never sent to enemy soil, they said. Famous for driving away King Fritz during the Great Titan War. Dude. Holy shit. I can't imagine, like, that Titan. Warhammer Titan, that shit better look super, like, metal and just amazing. But, yeah, so that'll be interesting as we get into that. Hear an announcement from the Tibers. Within a year, we'll control Paradise Island. So, putting that together with the festival coming to Liberio. And another part, as of course they were being listened in on by Marlians. Were they Marlians? Or they're just other Eldians doing spy work on them? Yeah, they're Marlians. They're not wearing armbands. Also a part where apparently there was more said not in that room. So yeah. So yeah, very much looking forward to what's next to that development, was as they make preparations, I guess, to go to Paradise Island, where this is going to leave Reiner, what is going to happen to our prospective Armored Titan youngins, and you know what's going to happen. I'm sure they're going to have their own storyline as they progress. I mean, with the state of everything, and if, you know, if, Zeke fails, like they said, who knows what's going to happen to them. A brief moment of respite, I guess, for some, and see where we end up next. But either way, thank you for watching and for listening to this point. If you have this, as always, series like this, and especially Attack on Titan, is very fun for me to just ramble on about and just talk about everything. Very, very fun. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing the next episode, which I'm about to right now. I'm going straight to watch the next episode, so I will see you there. Thank you for watching, and if you want early access to more of my Attack on Titan reactions, I am ahead on my Patreon. By this point, I'll probably be up to date in my reactions, so if you want my up-to-date weekly release Attack on Titan reactions, those will be on my Patreon for $5 a month. If you want to support the channel and get instant early access to those, along with everything else I do, that's in the description. But once again, thank you for watching more than anything, and I'll see you next time. Peace.